Hey guys, Dr. 5 here with episode number 35 of our Arsenal career mode on FIFA 21. We're kicking this episode off by taking a look at some of the players that were recommended in the comments down below in the previous episode. We've got James Ward-Prowse, Erling Haaland, Lautaro Martinez, David Neres and Oyarzabal. Now, we can only really sign one or two of these at most. So, the one I went for was Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. Obviously, he is the Aubameyang replacement. Aubameyang next season will either take a rotational spot or he will be sold for big money. And what we're going to do here is we're going to replace a player signed from Borussia Dortmund in Aubameyang by signing a player from Borussia Dortmund in Erling Haaland to replace him. 169.1 million is the final fee agreed between the two of us as we go into contract negotiations with the 21-year-old. He wants a crucial first-team role, 5 years at the club, no release clause, which is perfect by me, and thankfully, he'll take a lower wage, but higher bonuses. So I'm very thankful for that. We get to save a little bit of money. We give him the number 17, and we go in for the second, the cheapest of the players on the list that was recommended down below. Now, for Ward-Prowse, we offer 10 million plus a 10 million valued player, so about 20 million in valuation. And you can see there, they wanted Saliba, a 25 million value player, with 17.4 million. I later found out that James Ward-Prowse is an 81 rated, so he's going to be very difficult to get. And it seems like we won't be able to get him this season. Maybe we'll pick him up next season, depending on if we win the league and Champions League this season. This could be the final season we're at Arsenal, if we can complete those goals. And with this squad right here, that is going to look very likely. We've definitely got one of the best fours in Premier League attacking history. We've got Maddison out on the left, Aubameyang up top with Erling Haaland, and then we've got Martinelli out on the right. That's goals and assists. That's all they care about. We've then got the two in the midfield in Ceballos and Partey. We've got the destroyer and the creator. And then we've got two wing-backs that love pushing forward and whipping in crosses. And then we've got the two centre-backs and the goalkeeper that just hate conceding. They'd rather die than concede. So this team is built for success. And it is built to win. We are going to win the league. We are going to win the Champions League. I can guarantee you that. As we go 1-0 up against Wolves, half an hour in. It's an old face. It's Martinelli tucking the ball into the back of the net on that 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills. He just pulled off a little bit of trickery before he tucked that one home. And straight from Wolves' kickoff. Poor bit of passing play here will eventually lead to the ball falling into the path of Aubameyang. He knocks it through to Erling Haaland. He gets it onto his left foot. And it kind of bounces up for him, so he volleys it into that top left-hand corner to score his first goal for Arsenal. And it is a lovely one. It's a beauty. Goes and does that celebration, the peace celebration. And we're only 37 minutes into this game, but we look like scoring so many goals. And within the space of 10 minutes in this game, we would have now made it 3-0. You go to minute 29, it was 0-0. You go to minute 39, it is 3-0. That's how clinical, how fast these boys can score. James Maddison putting his name on the scoring sheet. He's like, I'm tired of getting assists. Let me get a goal. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's 48 minutes into this game. A chance here as Upamecano receives the ball. One of the worst clearances you'll see in your life. And Pedro Neto tucks it into the back of the net. 4 minutes into the 1 minute additional time. So maybe the referee should have blown his fucking whistle, EA Sports, you cunts. But into the 49th minute in the actual game, not in additional time, in the actual game, Ceballos knocks the ball through to Thomas Partey. 1 touch, 2 touch is the pass through to Haaland. He takes it in his stride. He skips past Zagadou, one of his former Borussia Dortmund teammates, cuts it inside to the left foot, and then he just whips it into that back post past Rui Patricio. 4-1, 2 goals on his debut. He's going for that hat-trick. This man loves goals as much as, as much as you love my FIFA videos. That's right, innit, boys? Because Erling Haaland charging through on goal once again on his stronger left foot. Rui Patricio got a touch on that one, but there's no keeping that out. With the power that Erling Haaland put on that, right into that top right-hand corner, there is no keeping that one out by Rui Patricio. That is the hat-trick confirmed on this young man's debut. And that 169 million is looking like a bargain right now. As Dani Ceballos adds to the party, he makes it 6-1, or so we thought. He was unfortunately offside, so no goal going for Dani Ceballos. It is chalked off as the linesman raises his flag. But we will get that 6th goal here as the ball is intercepted. Aubameyang's going to take it in his stride, knock it forward, past Reece James, past their whole defence. It's just not quick enough. The likes of Tarkowski, the likes of Bennett, they're just not going to be able to keep up with us. And eventually it is Thomas Partey who tucks the ball into the back of the net. So you know what I said about the creator and the destroyer in the midfield? It seems like maybe we've got a creator and a creative destroyer in Thomas Partey, because he just goes and tucks it into the back of the net. And thankfully this time it counts. 6-1 will be the final score. Erling Haaland will take home the match ball as we get prepared for a Champions League game at the Juventus Stadium. We're taking on Juventus away from home in Italy. And just take a look at their formation. They're playing a 3 at the back with a regen, McKennie who's a centre midfielder, and they've got like the pensioner in goal and Buffon. We need to punish them. We need to punish them, thinking that this is a suitable tactic to play. Andrea Pirlo hasn't got a fucking clue what he's doing here. We need to take advantage. There's 12 minutes in. Thomas Partey whips the ball up wide to Martinelli. First time pass into Erling Haaland. Little spinneroony, little roulette. He's then going to have the ball received back to him. Skips past to Gene. It's on his stronger left foot. He whips it across the back of the net like he did against Wolves in the previous game. And that's his first Champions League goal for us. Thank you very much, Erling Haaland. You've just put us 1-0 up against Juventus. And that's it. But you can see there, look in the top left, Ronaldo potentially hanging up his boots. He will be retiring at the end of this season. So what we want to do is we want to give him an early retirement present. We want to knock him out of the Champions League and say, hey, you could never win it with Juve. Unlucky pal. And we're doing exactly that. Erling Haaland makes it 2-0. This man has got 5 goals in 2 games for us. Goal scoring machine. This is brilliant. This is absolutely incredible how good this guy is. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's half an hour in. We give away the ball as Arthur looks to skip past Upamecano, does so quite nicely. Then he skips past Gabriel. Then we can't clear the ball properly. But thankfully, we've got Bernd Leno in goal, who I believe is an 89 rated at this point in career mode. So he's loving life as he keeps he's hopefully keeping a clean sheet here today. As Haaland, he's not just about goals and assists. He plays a lovely ball through to Martinelli. Martinelli's just going to sweat it across. Thomas Partey takes a touch there. He didn't need to do that, but he did it just to show off his finesse, his skill. And Thomas Partey's got back-to-back goals. One against Wolves, one against Juve. I may have been very, very wrong when I called him the Destroyer. He is very much that creative destroyer, that new role that I've just invented. But, as I said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in this game. And Dybala, lovely bit of skill, couple of step-overs into a nice little dinked effort over the top of Leno. But he's telling us to calm down. He's telling us to his team is 3-1 down. Maybe he should grab the ball, run to the halfway line and get the game started as quickly as possible. Because his team are, as it stands, getting embarrassed. But Leno, poor clearance there by Leno, plays it into the path of Vazquez. He tucks it into the back of the net, and maybe I should be calming down. Maybe I should calm down because it's now 3-2. They're 1 goal away from levelling this game, and we are 1 goal away from bottling another 3-goal lead. But I'll tell you this now, Guendouzi at CDM, we've changed up the formation to a 4-3-3. We've got Guendouzi at CDM, Maitland-Niles at centre mid, Martinelli? Maddison at cam, and then instead of a left wing, a striker and a right wing, we've got 3 fucking strikers, and Martinelli is the central one, and Martinelli tucks it home. He makes it 4-2. He's got an assist and a goal in this game. He does not feel the pressure on these big Champions League nights. He does not feel a thing. He is loving it. At 68 minutes into the game, another chance as Maddison knocks the ball to Martinelli. Martinelli's just going to hold it up, wait for the run to be made by Maitland-Niles. He's quicker than their whole defence. He's also got a lovely little pass on him too as he sweats it across to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, getting another Champions League goal to his name. That right there is what Dybala should have been doing earlier on in the game. Grabbing the ball, bringing it to the halfway line. We want blood. We want more. 5-2 is not enough for us as Maddison threads a brilliant ball through to Martinelli. He scores another one. And he has well and truly proved himself. When we do sell Aubameyang, most likely next season, I'm giving Gabriel Martinelli that number 14 shirt. Worn by the likes of Henry, worn by Aubameyang. Next season it will be worn by Martinelli. As we go 6-2 up in this game, 6 away goals in Italy. You boys have built a monster. We have built a monster in this Arsenal team. The signing of Erling Haaland only makes it stronger. As we go on against Leicester at the King Power. Now, something I've learnt about this formation, it is not very good in the simulated games. It's very, very good when we're playing with it, but in the simulated games, it gets exposed for how attacking it is. So, maybe we'll be playing less simulated games, maybe we'll be jumping in more, I'm not 100% sure. But as you can see here, Kramaric is eventually played through here. Nice little sweaty goal. They punish us for the 2 sweaty goals we scored against Juve. We do go 1-0 down. We do jump in the second half. I jumped in at about the hour mark, just to kind of see how it played out, but it was more of the same. So, Maddison plays it into Aubameyang. Aubameyang knocks it through to Erling Haaland. He scores again. That is now 6 goals in 3 games for Erling Haaland at Arsenal. You just can't... He is paying off that 169 million price fee instantaneously. He is scoring so many goals for us. It's so good to see. As Guendouzi, lovely pass out wide to Kieran Tierney. Men running in the middle. Whips it across to Erling Haaland on his stronger left foot. He flips the game on its head. 2-1. And that is goal number 7 of his Arsenal career. And that is how the game is actually going to end. We're going to pick up the victory in this one. 2-1. As we looked at the final little chance, it's not really going to work out the way we expected. Maddison couldn't quite score against his former team. Under looks to clear it away, but Ibrahimovic intercepts. It was a potential here for the hat-trick of Haaland, but it was a nice little block there. And they do get it upfield. Unfortunately for ourselves, couldn't quite find that third and that hat-trick for 2 hat-tricks early on in Erling Haaland's Arsenal career. As again, we're going to simulate this game against Brighton. This one's at home. This time I thought maybe the fact that we're playing such an attacking formation wouldn't be so bad because we're playing a Brighton team, a weak Brighton team. But 21 minutes into the game, we go 1-0 down for a João Jordan free kick right on the edge of the box, literally inches away from being a penalty. It takes to the 65th minute again. I gave it a bit of time before I jumped in. And again, it wasn't really working out in our favour. But Guendouzi knocks the ball to Martinelli. Martinelli to Haaland. Haaland to Maddison. Just playing it across the line. It's like a game of rugby. As now Aubameyang's played through. How does he not score that? And in fact, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game 1-0 because Aubameyang couldn't score that chance. Maybe that would have given us back on level terms. It would have given us the confidence. We would have been back in fighting. But alas, he did not score. And we lose. We lose. I know, incredible. But look at the stats there by Erling Haaland. Great pickup from you boys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.